Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome back to my channel Unblushed. My name is Supriya and today I am going to do the poem Keeping Quiet with You. ये class 12 की Flamingo book की poem है. To start off with, this was written by Pablo Neruda. Now Pablo Neruda was a Chilean author, that means a Chilean poet. He was born and brought up in Chile. So he used to write all his poems, mostly his poems in Spanish language. So therefore this one is obviously been translated to English. Also please author का नाम मत भूलना, नहीं याद होता तो लॉकडाउन में generally all of you have been glued to Netflix. So इसको Pablo Escobar से connect करके याद कर लेना, but do remember the poet. Okay? Introspection, retrospection, mindfulness, healing. Introspection क्या होती है? To think about what you did, to think about your actions, to actually understand what you did, why you did, what are you doing, what is basically happening, to sit down with oneself and understand one's feelings and emotions. What is retrospection? To go back into the past events or past actions that you certainly did and try to figure out that why this thing happened. Right? Mindfulness is to be aware, to know what is happening at what time and to be that present moment. And what is healing? Healing is the process of recovering, to the process of coming back to a healthy state. Right? So now I'm going to start with stanza-wise explanation, and yehi चार words, ये चार topics, pointers, if you pay attention to them, इसी के आसपास पूरी poem revolve कर रही है, and it's all about introspection, retrospection, mindfulness, and healing. Now the poet says, now we will count to 12. And we will all keep still. The poet says that we will quietly in our minds count till 12, and after that we will stop doing everything and we will just stay still. Still means like if I'm doing this and you said stay still, so I'll be like this, right? So over here the meaning of 12 is 12 hours of the clock, or it might represent 12 zodiac signs or 12 months of the year. Then he says, for once on the face of the earth, let's not speak any language. So he's saying at least once, let us not speak any language, because different regions, different religions, सबकी अलग-अलग language होती है. कोई हिंदू है, कोई मुस्लिम है, कोई सिख है, कोई फ्रेंच है, कोई कैथोलिक है, मतलब different, कोई क्रिश्चियन है. Everybody has different languages. कोई हिंदी बोल रहा है, कोई उर्दू बोल रहा है, कोई पंजाबी बोल रहा है, कोई स्पेनिश बोल रहा है, कोई इंग्लिश बोल रहा है. सो ड्यू टू विच बहुत बैरियर्स क्रिएट हो जाते हैं, बहुत फाइट्स होती हैं, अननेसेसरी माइंड में प्री रिक्विजिट कंडीशंस हो जाती हैं और थॉट्स आते हैं. सो ही इज सेइंग लेट अस नॉट स्पीक इन एनी लैंग्वेज, लेट्स जस्ट ओनली स्पीक द लैंग्वेज ऑफ साइलेंस. उससे क्या होगा? एक फीलिंग ऑफ ब्रदरहुड होगी, एक वी विल ऑल फील दैट वी आर टुगेदर, वी आर इन यूनिटी, बिकॉज इट्स नॉट दैट कि ही इज सेइंग समथिंग एल्स, ही इज सेइंग समथिंग एल्स, उसको उसकी बात समझ नहीं आ रही तो एक कॉन्फ्लिक्ट नहीं होगा. So he is saying let's sit still, let's not speak in any language, and let's stop for 1 second. Let us absolutely not do anything, not move our arms so much. अब ऐसे भी नहीं है कि हम still बैठे हैं तो अच्छा हम कभी कुछ कर रहे हैं, कभी कुछ कर रहे हैं, कभी कुछ कर रहे हैं, नहीं. Let's just stay still. Now we hear the words arm. It has two meanings. First, our arms. Second, weapons. On the borders लड़ाई होती है, फायरिंग हो रही है. Let's just stop everything. सब कुछ बंद, कोई इंजन्स नहीं चल रहे, कोई चिल्ला नहीं रहा, कोई लड़ नहीं रहा, कुछ भी नहीं. Everything should be at a standstill. There should be some calmness, right? Now the poet says, it would be an exotic moment without rush, without engines. We would all be together in a sudden strangeness. So he says that when everything will be quiet, nobody will be in rush, nobody will be running to catch trains or to catch flights or reach office early or reach somewhere or give an interview or whatever. Nobody would be in a rush to crack some deal or in a rush to quickly finish his examination or in a rush to quickly win the war. Nobody will be in any kind of rush. All the engines, all the vehicles, all the machinery will all stop. And when everything will be at a standstill, this will be an exotic moment. Why? Because this sudden feeling of strangeness, this is something new. Nobody has ever experienced it. अगर आप थोड़े टाइम के लिए शांत भी हो जाते हो तो आपको रियलाइज होता है, oh my God, मैं कितना भाग रहा था. And imagine if the entire world, becomes calm, becomes quiet for some time. What exotic moment will it be, right? Fisherman in the cold sea would not harm the whales, and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. Now the poet says, जब सब एक शांति पूर्वक बैठेंगे और everything would be at a standstill, when everybody will stay quiet, people will actually introspect. People will not hurt other living beings. For example, he says that the fisherman will stop actually hunting whales. So here he is urging not to hurt animals. It can be for people do this for their food or for their livelihood. They say that everything will stop for some time. Whales will not be killed. Fishes will not be picked up for their seafood. Chickens will not be killed. So everything will be quiet. Everything will go into its natural way of being, right? So he says, he's giving the example over here of a man gathering salt. He says that when everything will be quiet, everything would stop for some time. The man who is always rushing in his day-to-day activities, for example, he's talking about the man who has been gathering salt. वो शांति से बैठेगा और अपने हाथों को देखेगा. His hands have been hurt by the act of collecting salt every day. उसको कभी time ही नहीं मिला देखने के लिए कि just to achieve or to attain that livelihood or that little money. He's been hurting his own hands. He'll sit down. So we hear the poet is saying that when everybody will be quiet and they'll speak the language of silence, they will have time to introspect. They will have time to introspect what they have achieved and what they have lost all this while. They will think that was it all worth it? That they've been running to attain these materialistic things. They'll sit down, they'll realize, right? Let's move to the next paragraph. Saying those who prepare green wars. Green wars क्या है? Green wars है जैसे जो environment को damage करता है, like deforestation, mining or fishing in the deep seas. And then he says wars with gas. कौन सी? Biochemical wars, nuclear wars, wars with fire, weapons से जो use होती है. So he's saying please stop all this. क्योंकि ये वाली जो wars है, these wars are nothing. It will just be victory with those survivors. ऐसी war का क्या फायदा कि आप आपस में लड़ रहे हो and last में कोई survivor ही नहीं है. Everybody is dead. Who will celebrate the war? Nobody will. So there is no use of such wars. Please stop it. He says now, अब जो लोग भी ये wars में participate करते हैं, I want everybody to stop and put on clean clothes. कि अब obviously जब आप clean clothes कब पहनते हो आप? जब you've done something and you're feeling dirty. So all this is dirty work. You're killing each other. You're not enjoying what has been given by nature to us, what has been given by earth and God to us. हम सिर्फ एक दूसरे को मार रहे हैं, कुछ काट रहे हैं, कभी कुछ कर रहे हैं. So we should now put on clean clothes. We should start afresh. We should leave all this behind. जब आप नए साफ कपड़े कब पहनते हो? तब पहनते हो ना जब आप कुछ नया काम करने स्टार्ट जा रहे हो. You don't wear dirty clothes and keep walking. No. So he's saying now leave all this aside, put on fresh clothes and walk about with their brothers in the shade doing nothing. He's saying now please stop all this, put on some fresh clothes and walk with your brothers in the shade and do nothing. So over here he is promoting the feeling of brotherhood, unity and peace, right? So he says after this, what I want should not be confused with total inactivity. अब वो कह रहे हैं do nothing and walk with your brothers. वो कह रहे हैं I do not mean that there should be total inactivity. Should not be confused with total inactivity. Total inactivity क्या होती है? Death. कब होती है total inactivity? When सन्नाटा, कुछ भी नहीं. That is total inactivity. So he says what I am trying to put over here is should definitely not be confused with total inactivity. Life is what it is about. I want no truck with death. He says I don't want कि war हो उसके बाद ट्रक भर के dead bodies की जा रही हैं और या फिर trees भर के जा रहे हैं. This is all, that's also death of a tree. So I don't want truck full of dead bodies. I don't want truck full of no truck with death. What he wants peace. He wants brotherhood. He wants unity, right? So he says life is an ongoing process. keep doing your work. Whatever your work is, definitely do that. But stay still for some time, give time to yourself, introspect, retrospect, see what you've done, what you've attained, what you've lost in, in the rush of these materialistic things in life. आप इतना भागते रहे हो इन पीछे के इन चीज़ों के ऊपर, अपने आप को थोड़ी देर अपने साथ बैठो, इंट्रोस्पेक्ट करो, रेट्रोस्पेक्ट करो, what all you've lost and what all you've achieved in the rush or in the race of attaining these materialistic things. He says be mindful, be present in the current moment. अगर मैं आपको अभी कह रहा हूँ चुप हो जाओ, तो शांत होके देखो मेरे आसपास क्या है, ऑब्जर्व करो, mindfully उसको observe करो. See, people, you'll actually start realizing that, oh my God, मैं अभी तक बस यही कर रहा था. There's so much love in this world. There's so much, beauty in this world. You should enjoy that. You should be mindful. And then start the process of healing. Understood? Pretty clear? अब आगे चलते हैं. So now the poet is saying, if we were not so single-minded about keeping our lives moving, single-minded over here means selfish. Poet कहता है अगर हम इतने selfish ना होते ना कि बस आगे भागते जा रहे हैं, we just rushing towards things, for once could do nothing. तो अब वो कह रहे हैं over here when I say please stop and do nothing, I am not saying you to become an inactive person. An inactive person is a person who becomes absolutely idle, who does nothing. I don't want you to become that. All I want you to do is keep doing your work, but for some time be quiet, be still, and introspect about the consequences of your actions, the consequences of your deeds. And perhaps a huge silence might interrupt this sadness of never understanding ourselves and of threatening ourselves with death. The poet here is trying to tell us that what are we doing? We are generally just running behind the target of achieving something or the fear of death. We are living under two circumstances, the target of achieving and the fear of death. अब क्यों? क्योंकि हमें लगता है we want to achieve as much as we can before our death because we are scared of our death. But for one moment, we are not giving that time to ourselves to sit back and relish what we've already achieved. देखो तो बैठ के आपने क्या किया, क्या नहीं किया. What are the consequences of your actions and deeds? Sit down, try to introspect and realize. Give some time to yourself to enjoy what you've achieved till now. But आप क्या कर रहे हो? आप आगे भाग रहे हैं हम. We are not, आप नहीं, हम. We all are doing this. Right? And the poet is saying that he's talking about sadness. He's saying when we'll actually sit down and we'll enjoy and relish the things which we've already achieved in our life, this actually will take away the prominent sadness which is overcome, which is actually overcome in a... Now the poet over here says that this might interrupt this sadness. Interrupt this sadness means अब वो कह रहा है कि हम इतना आगे भागते जा रहे हैं कि एक prominent sadness है जिसने हमें surround कर लिया है. So when we'll actually sit down and enjoy the things that we've already achieved in our life, we will probably be able to overcome this prominent sadness in our lives. Because we will enjoy and we will not keep ticking, अच्छा अब ये achieve कर लिया, अब ये करना है, अब ये करना है, अब ये करना है, मुझे तो before I have to do this. No, sit down, enjoy. See what you've achieved. कैसे जब तक उसको आप relish नहीं करोगे, enjoy नहीं करोगे, क्या फायदा है ऐसी achievements का? So this is what the poet is trying to say. He said, I know death is going to come, but आप उससे इतना मत डरो कि you are not realizing what you're doing in your life, right? Okay, now the poet says, perhaps the earth can teach us, as when everything seems dead and later proves to be alive. So he's saying, the poet is suggesting that, suggesting the human beings that we should learn from the mother earth, we should learn from the mother nature. जब winter season आता है, तब everything is, so quiet, everything freezes, everything is at a standstill. There's no noise, there's no sound. एंड जब सीजन चेंज होता है, व्हेन स्प्रिंग सीजन कम्स, व्हेन समर सीजन कम्स, एवरीथिंग कम्स बैक टू लाइफ. बट विंटर सीजन में एवरीथिंग इज लाइफलेस. एंड समर स्प्रिंग में क्या होता है, एवरीथिंग ऐसा लगता है सब में एक नई जान आ गई. बर्ड्स स्टार्ट चर्पिंग, रिवर स्टार्ट्स फ्लोइंग, there are flowers on the trees, everything comes back to life. So he says we should all learn a lesson from nature. Just like the nature takes some time to pause and see what is happening, similarly we should also stop and judge the consequences of our deeds and our actions, see what is happening, what we've been doing, and we should lead to calmness. We should give us some time, ourselves some time. We should lead towards the path of harmony. Right? We should introspect, we should retrospect, and we should be mindful of the present moment. And then when all this will happen, we will be able to heal. अब कभी कभी क्या होता है, अब you're in a rush, you do so many things, आपको गुस्सा आता है, आप कुछ भी बोल देते हो. But when you sit down quietly with yourself, you realize, when you introspect, you realize, ओहो यार मैंने ज़्यादा बोल दिया. या मम्मा, एग्जाम्पल, सबसे ज़्यादा एग्जाम्पल क्या, आपको गुस्सा आया, आप खेल के आए हो, मम्मी बार बार कह रही है पढ़ो 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 पढ़ो, आप गुस्से में कुछ चिल्ला देते हो. बट बाद में आपको लगता है यार मम्मी तो मेरे लिए ही कह रही थी. अब सिमिलरली मम्मी आपको डांट रही हैं कि नहीं पढ़ रहा, नहीं कर रहा, ये नहीं कर रहा, वो नहीं कर रहा, एंड एकदम से गुस्से में कुछ बोल दिया. लेटर ऑन शी रियलाइजेस दैट आई एम बीइंग टू हार्श ऑन हिम. उसके पास इतने सारे सब्जेक्ट्स हैं पढ़ने के लिए. राइट? सो जब हम किसी जल्दी में होते हैं, हम इतने बिजी होते हैं, हम इतने ऑक्यूपाइड होते हैं, वी डोंट रियलाइज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग. हमें हाफ ऑफ द टाइम वी डोंट नो व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, वी डोंट रियलाइज व्हाट वी आर सेइंग. So but when we stop for some time, we sit down, we judge our own actions, we realize what was wrong, what was right, and by that we can give ourselves a new chance. Like he said, put on some fresh clothes, start afresh, give it a new start, and then we try go on the path of healing. जो हमसे गलतियाँ हुई थी हम उनको करेक्ट करते हैं. Right? So now he says, now I'll count up to 12 and you keep quiet, I will go. अब पोएट कह रहा है कि नाउ आई विल काउंट अप टू 12. अब मैं 12 तक गिनूंगा, मैं 12 तक काउंट करूंगा, एंड उसके बाद यू कीप क्वाइट एंड आई विल गो. द पोएट इज सेइंग दैट अब वॉट एवर मैसेज आई वांटेड टू कन्वे, आई हैव कन्वेड इट टू यू. नाउ व्हेन आई काउंट टू 12, यू keep quiet and I'll quietly leave you so that you can move in the direction of harmony and peace. Right? Such a beautiful poem. So thank you for watching this video. If you haven't understood anything, or if you want me to explain something in further more detailed manner, please drop a comment or you can drop me a mail. And अब next कौन सी poem करूँ या कौन सा chapter करूँ वो भी बताओ. And I hope you liked it. See you in another video. You know the drill. Please like, share, comment, and of course subscribe. I want this video to reach as many people as it can because exams आ रहे हैं यार, help कर दो सबकी. Bye bye. See you. Have a great day and all the best.